Hello friends, welcome back to the World Cinema YouTube channel. Today we are diving into a psychological, mind-bending thriller released in 2021. I strongly recommend watching the full movie after this recap because once you do, you'll experience an unforgettable cinematic journey. The story follows a brilliant child psychologist who's trapped inside her own home, unable to step outside. Across the street, a new family moves in, perfect on the outside, but hiding something she can't quite understand. A quiet teenage boy brings her a gift. A friendly mother shares wine and secrets. And then, one terrifying night, Anna witnesses what looks like a brutal stabbing through her window. But when the police arrive, there's no body, no evidence. And the woman who claims to be the victim is someone Anna has never seen before. Strange noises echo through her apartment at night. Her tenant becomes more suspicious. Someone seems intent on making her question her own sanity. So the real question is, did Anna truly witness a murder? Or is the real danger hiding inside her own home? To find the answers to all these questions, let's jump into the video. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's start the recap. A film that opens with a psychologist providing counseling to an isolated lady named Anna Fox. Anna Fox is a child psychologist living alone in New York, and she struggles with severe agoraphobia. This condition makes her panic whenever she's exposed to open or crowded places. Even stepping outside can set off symptoms like a racing heart, trouble breathing, and intense anxiety. Because of the trauma she's been through, Anna feels safest staying inside her home. Anna's agoraphobia began after a devastating car accident that killed her husband and daughter. Traumatized by the event, she withdraws completely into her home, unable to step outside without experiencing overwhelming anxiety and panic. She tries to cope by isolating herself, drinking wine, taking medication, and watching old movies. She now lives alone with her cat in a large 3-story house, while the basement is rented out to a man named David. Anna hasn't left the house for the last 9 or 10 months. Her psychiatrist, Dr. Landy, grows increasingly concerned about her worsening condition. So he gives her a small task to keep her mind active, observe her neighbors and take notes on their daily routines. One morning, Anna noticed a new family, the Russells, moving into the house across the street. They had arrived from Boston and seemed gentle and friendly. From her window, Anna watched them unload furniture and settle into their new home. She also noticed that the family had a teenage boy. A few days later, their 15-year-old son, Ethan Russell, came by to visit Anna. At first, she tried to send him away, but he had brought a small welcome gift, so she reluctantly let him in. As they talked, Anna introduced herself and asked about his parents. Ethan seemed surprised when he learned she was a child psychologist. He didn't understand why children would need a psychiatrist. Anna explained that modern kids often face challenges such as depression, fear, anxiety, competitive pressure, and even addiction. Ethan quickly grew comfortable with Anna, and it became clear that he might benefit from therapy himself. The next day was Halloween. David, the renter in her basement, suggested buying candy for the neighborhood kids. But Anna refused, insisting she would turn off all the lights so no one would come to her door. David then left the house for a few days. That night, a group of kids showed up anyway. They made noise and even threw eggs at her door. Furious, Anna yelled at them to stop. When they didn't listen, she cracked the door open only to be overcome by a panic attack and faint. A woman with blonde hair appeared in Anna's house to help her. Anna believed this was Jane Russell, Ethan's mother. Because the woman said she had just come from across the street, the same house where Ethan lives. They talked, had drinks together, and even played cards, enjoying each other's company. During the visit, the woman sketched Anna, and Anna admired her elegant earring. She even snapped a photo of her cat, Punch, while the woman was there. Later that night, Anna saw the same woman entering the house across the street. That night, Mr. Alistair Russell visited Anna and asked if anyone from his family had been in her house. Anna lied and told him no. That same night, Anna heard a scream coming from the Russells' house. She tried calling Ethan, but he didn't pick up. She noticed Jane rushing out of the house in a panic and called once more. This time, Alistair redialed the phone. He denied that anything was wrong and hung up on her. When Anna asked David if he had heard the scream, he got irritated and said no. Worried, Anna used her digital camera to zoom in on the Russells' house and saw Alistair shouting at Ethan. Later, Ethan came over to explain what happened. He told Anna that his father was a good man, just stressed, and tried to reassure her that everything was fine. Anna comforted him, giving him a hug to help calm him down, and later handed him her phone number in case he ever needed help. One night, after drinking heavily and watching an old film, Anna drifted off to sleep on the couch. She suddenly jolted awake from a frightening dream, her heart racing as she searched for her phone in the darkness. While moving around her room, she instinctively glanced out the window and froze. Across the street, Anna noticed an argument inside the Russells' apartment. She quickly grabbed her camera and zoomed in. Her breath caught when she recognized the woman Jane. Through the lens, she watched Jane arguing with someone inside the house. Suddenly, a knife flashed into view and stabbed her, blood spreading beneath her. Shock washed over Anna. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. Shaking, Anna dialed the police. While she was still on the call, she suddenly saw Jane again at the window, bloody and terrified. Desperate to help, Anna tried to go outside, using an umbrella to steady herself and fight her fear of open spaces. But the moment she stepped out, a wave of panic crashed over her. Her vision blurred, and she felt herself slipping out of control. When Anna woke up, Detectives Little and Norelli were in her house with Alistair Russell. They told her that no murder had occurred. No one believed Anna, but she kept insisting that Alistair had killed Jane. Suddenly, a woman introduced herself as Jane Russell, someone Anna had never met before. However, this was not the same woman who had previously visited her. Anna insisted that the real Jane had been killed and that she had seen her. Ethan also supported his father's version and confirmed that Anna had never met her mother. Finally, the police began to suspect that Anna had hallucinated. Anna searched the internet for information about Alistair and the Russell family. She came across a report about the death of Alistair's assistant, Pamela Naughton, who had supposedly fallen from the 6th floor of a building in Boston. The deeper she dug, the stranger things became. She discovered that the family had moved repeatedly since the incident, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. Anna continued photographing the Russell house, documenting every detail. One day, the new Jane called her, warning sharply over the phone to stop snooping. A few days later, Anna noticed her cat was missing. After looking through her apartment, she finally found it hiding under David's bed. She heard a sound, and as she looked around, Anna saw a beautiful earring near the bed. She was immediately reminded that Jane had an earring just like it. One morning, Anna saw Ethan walking to school and called him over. He seemed about to say something important, but Alistair suddenly appeared. His face twisted with anger as he struck Ethan and shouted at Anna to stay away from him, warning her never to interfere with the wrong family again. Later that day, Anna received an email showing a photo of herself sleeping at 2 a.m. Someone had apparently been in her house. Terrified, she called the detectives again. Alistair and Jane arrived too, accusing Anna of harassment. David came as well, providing an alibi for the previous night. Anna insisted she had seen Jane's earrings on David's bed. David claimed they belonged to a woman named Catherine, with whom he had a one-night stand. Overcome with emotion, Anna broke down, insisting she was telling the truth and that her family believed her. Detective Norelli bluntly told her that her family was dead. Anna spiraled into a panic attack. Confronted with the truth, she apologized to everyone. Dr. Landy increased her therapy sessions. And Anna even recorded a video admitting how hopeless and overwhelmed she felt. Disappointed, Anna later scrolled through her old memories on her phone. One by one, she looked at photos of her husband and child. Finally, she came across the photo she had taken when Jane had visited. Zooming in, she saw something that made her heart stop: Jane's reflection in the wine glass. Jane had been real. Shocked, Anna called David. He confirmed her suspicion and finally revealed the truth. The woman Anna had met was actually Catherine, Ethan's biological mother. Catherine had struggled with addiction and disappeared while pregnant. Alistair eventually found her, took the baby, and had her jailed. After she got out, Catherine had kept tracking the family, sharing everything with David during their brief encounter. Anna realized then that Catherine was the woman who had been murdered. David, unwilling to get further involved because of his parole, left to pack his things. Just as Anna tried to stop David, her laptop suddenly shut off. Moments later, Ethan appeared in Anna's room, holding a knife. He had attacked David. Ethan exposed his true, dangerous intentions and confessed he'd been watching Anna all along. His original plan had been to witness her commit suicide, but now he intended to kill her himself. In a shocking confession, Ethan admitted that he, not Alistair, had killed Catherine, claiming she was a bad mother who caused trouble. He also revealed that he had killed David, saying it was because David had been involved with his mother just days earlier. Ethan revealed that he had been hiding in her house every day, secretly watching her. He told Anna he had seen the video she recorded when she felt suicidal, and that if she hadn't discovered the photo, proving Catherine was real, he would have waited for her to take her own life. Understanding Ethan's twisted psychology, Anna pretended to drink wine mixed with pills. She struck him with the wine bottle in an instant. She ran, slipping in David's blood. David was dying, but he had tried to stop Ethan. Despite his efforts, Ethan repeatedly attacked him with the knife, ultimately killing him. Panicked and desperate, Anna ran toward the rooftop. For the first time in 10 months, Anna stepped fully outside. Her agoraphobia flared, making every movement a struggle. But she felt determined to fight. On the rooftop, Ethan attacked her with a knife and metal pipe. The two struggled violently, and Anna was wounded, but she refused to give in. Finally, after a desperate struggle, Anna managed to push Ethan over the edge. He fell to his death below. Gasping for breath, bloodied and bruised, Anna stood on the rooftop, trembling but alive. Anna woke up in the hospital. Detective Little apologized for the chaos surrounding her and allowed her to delete the suicidal videos she had recorded. Alistair and Jane were arrested for their role in covering up Catherine's murder. In the weeks that followed, Anna began reclaiming her life. She auctioned off her apartment and, carrying her cat with her, left the city behind, ready to start anew, finally free from the shadows of the past. Alright, friends, that's a wrap. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment to let me know what you think about the video. If you get a chance, check out the full movie. I promise you, it's a cinematic experience you won't forget. See you in the next one.